we are going to find people who might be interested in what we do, and these people called prospects. We are going on treasure hunt, and prospects are our treasure. I will share the guide what I do exactly, so you can follow it and find the prospect for free using Apollo. Sadly, Apollo does not sponsor this video, but you can find the link in the description for affiliate. I will appreciate if you will do this for me. Thank you. We are going to use two tools, Apollo and the LinkedIn helper. Apollo is to find prospects, and LinkedIn is to create automation for sending messages to our prospects. Hey everyone, it's Sviat, welcome to my channel. Let's start. Imagine we have big map, and this map is not of mountains or oceans, but the world full of people who run businesses. And now we are not looking for every single person who runs a business. Just like a treasure, we're searching for specific kinda treasure. Our first task is to choose where do we start our hunt. The USA is a great place to begin because there are a lot of businesses that run there. There are a lot of shells on the beach. Next, we have to decide what specific types of people we want to find. Imagine you're looking for specific type of the seashell on the beach. Just like we would search for specific shape or color of the shell, we are going to search for people who are working specific type of the business. We are looking for the people who work in the real estate business, just like people who buy or sell houses. These are the types of seashell that we are want to find. We also want to find people who are leaders, like a captain of the ship. In the world of the business, these people often called CEOs or founders. They are the ones who created the company and make big decisions. And finally, we have to decide how big we want the companies to be. Picture the school of fish. Some schools have a lot of fish, some schools not. In our treasure hunt, we want to find the schools of fish. They are not too big. We are looking for the companies with less than 50 fish or employees. And guess what? We have a special tool that helps us to find this special type of treasure. It's like a magic telescope. So in our treasure hunt, we are looking for leaders or CEOs or founders. We also want them to work in the real estate business, and also we want them location to be USA. And also we're looking that these companies are less than 50 employees, as you see here on the screenshot. It's called Apollo. Apollo is like a magic telescope that helps us to find special type of treasure we want to find in the map. When we are looking through the Apollo to set our filters, it's like to pick spots on the beach to find special type of treasures. And Apollo gives us the list of the special treasures we're looking for. So in our treasure hunt, we are looking for leaders, CEOs and founders of real estate business in USA. And we want these companies to be small with less than 50 employees. That's like special type of seashell in the beach in USA. We got our map, special seashell, and our magical telescope Apollo. And now we're ready to search for people who might be interested in what we do. This is very good time to give a like this video. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means a world for me. Thank you. So first of all, we set our filters, and Apollo helps us to find all of these people. After we submit, Apollo generates a list of prospects that we want to reach out, and magic is about to begin. We used our magical telescope Apollo to find special type of treasures. This is the leaders of real estate business, small companies in USA. And now it's time to reach out to them, and this is time for another magical tool, what called LinkedIn Helper. LinkedIn Helper is like a friendly bird that goes to every treasure we found and delivers message. It's like note tied to bird's leg, like people did in old times. Before we send our bird out, we need to write messages it will carry. It's called creating sequence. We are going to send our bird out 3 times, and each time we will send different message. So let's create our first sequence. We will say something like, "Hi, my name is Sviat, I am expert, and I help to make tasks easier with the help of AI. Remember to keep your messages friendly and simple." After they have received our hi note and accept our invitation, our bird sends a second note. And this time it will say thank you for connecting and explaining more what this is about. And this is a chance to explain what we do and how we can help to make their business easier and faster. Third time our bird takes follow-up note. It's like a gentle reminder. In this message, we remind them about us and ask if they have any question or need any help. Our messenger bird's work is not done yet. It has one last job. After it sends 3 messages in a row, after a few days, we are sending the message something like, I will not bother you again. If you don't have any interested, this is a final touch. And our first sequence is ready. We have prepared 4 different messages for our bird to carry. And next we are going to set up another sequence, another way of reaching out to them. And we need this to find out which sequence strategy works the best for us. And we are going to double down on the better one in the future. Alright, we already sent our friendly bird with first strategy or first sequence. And now we are going to build second one. And this time we are going to write another messages for our bird to deliver. And we are creating a second sequence. And you may ask, why do we want to do that? Well, it's like finding different ways to find the treasures. We don't know which way will lead us to the treasure, so we have to try different ones. So we are going to communicate with our treasure, small real estate business in USA, and we want to see which sequence or way works the best for us. So let's prepare next sequence. The first time when our bird flies out, we are saying same thing, hello. However, we are going to prepare another message for them. We can write fun fact or the story how our service helped to some business. This will help our treasure see what we can do, how we can help right from the beginning. Next bird that flies out also say thank you for connecting, and this time we can share some specific AI tool or some strategy how we can help the business. And remember, we have to show them how we can be useful for them. For the next journey, our bird sends another follow-up message with saying about us and about service what we can provide. We can ask about their thoughts or question about message we recently sent to them. And finally, our bird goes last time and saying, okay, this is the final touch. And this time we show that we respect their time and saying like, this is the final touch. So our second sequence is ready to go. We have prepared a set of messages for our bird, and now it's ready to be sent to compare which sequences or which set of messages works the best for us. Very important to note, if we see that both sequences doesn't work very well, it just means that we have to create third one and keep going. In the next part of the video, I will show how we are going to take prospects from the Apollo and import them to the LinkedIn helper for free. We have created our messages for sequence 1 and sequence 2. Now it's time to tell our bird where to go. And remember, we're using our magical map called Apollo. So let's see how to do this. So as we see, our magical map from Apollo gives us big table filled with names of leaders from a small real estate business. So on each row of the table, we see names, and also we see here a little icon of the LinkedIn where we can find the URL. So this is a URL of their LinkedIn profile. And the best thing is that Apollo gives the address for free. So what we do is we go to each row in the table and take a special LinkedIn URL. In the LinkedIn helper, we go here and click import contacts, click list, and here we provide URLs one by one, and it's like we are giving our bird a list of addresses so bird knows where to go and what message to carry. Very important to understand, we're creating 2 different lists for each sequence separately, so we don't want to send 2 different sequences to same person, so we create 2 different lists for each sequence. Looks amazing, right? And most important that this is for free. So we have to take 5,000 URLs for each of sequences, and it seems like so much manual work, right? And because we are offering automation service, it would be stupid to do this manually, right? So we definitely have to find some way to do this automatically. And I got one. In the next part of the video, I will show exactly what did they do. Stay tuned. And here, as I promised, bonus, very important thing that we want to have for automatization and for adding the list to our sequence easily, fast. This is the magical spells that help us to optimize and speed up the collecting process of LinkedIn profiles. We have gone through the table and manually copy and paste LinkedIn profiles URLs, and this is what we're going to do. With the help of ChatGPT, I created the script for optimizing the process so we can use it to speed up it and efficiently collect the URLs. In the description, you can find the URL to the resources I provide on all videos. So this is how it works. Our script goes to each row in the table, collects a LinkedIn URL and stores it. And after it's done on the first page, it goes automatically to another page, and it does 100 times. So first 100 pages we can scrap easily. And for the next sequence, we are going to do same thing, but we are going to 101 page and starting with the same code, because remember, we don't want to have duplication. It takes some while, and after it's done, you can copy in the console and paste it in the list of your LinkedIn helper. So you go to copy the code. After this, you open console in your browser, paste it, hit enter, and it takes some while to scrap all the data. And after this, you are able to click button, copy a list of all URLs, and just paste it, and you're good. And that's it. You got list of your LinkedIn URLs without having to do this manually. And it's like treasure hunt when clues has to collect themselves. Check this video how I signed my first client. You will be impressed. Thank you very much for watching until here.